Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Sharon, of course, and I'm just coming to you Thursday afternoon. Just kind of wanted to recap a couple things, make sure that you see them. Always in Facebook land, I never know with the algorithms. I see people have seen something but no likes, so I have no idea if you guys are seeing the content that I'm posting or not in our group. So I really want to make sure that you at least see most of it, I guess. Anyway, so a couple things are happening that I really want you to make aware of. You'll see probably the post below this. There is a 1 month kind of a little pop-up group that Haley Hobson has started, just starting, like tomorrow officially, but sign up today if you see this. And it's just going to be a really great kind of in-depth month on all the different oils and things that doTERRA has. So this is a really good time, especially for those of you that are maybe a little newer, to really get in there, and you're going to hear things from a lot of the top leaders, and you're going to get a lot of information on the different oils and blends that they love, or ways that they use the oils, or just all that kind of fun insider information. And I tell you what, every time I watch something like that, or every time we have BOGOs, I am always just fascinated by the different ways that people have come up with some really unique blends and things I never would have perhaps thought of. And one comes to mind particularly, and it was a BOGO probably a year ago, that was something that I use always to this day, and I thank the person that turned me on to it every time I use it. And that is a blend that just happens to work beautifully for me for my neck tension, and I'm one of those people that kind of has a chronic problem with that. And I have since I was little, so thank God for the oils. But it's like using marjoram in Aroma Touch. Now, I don't know when I would have ever thought to do such a thing, but it's a beautiful mix, at least for me. So I'm just saying that whenever these kinds of things come along, I really highly encourage you to participate, because you just never know what you're going to discover, either for yourself, for a loved one, or for one of your clients that comes along and says, gosh, I got this thing going on, and what would you think? And you might all of a sudden go, oh my God, that's right, I heard about this, one blend or mix or way to use the oils that I think might work for you. You're gonna look like a hero, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so I want to make sure you know about that. I did post the link. Let's see, I think that Kelly Taylor, who's our most immediate upline between me and Haley, is one of the admins for it. So all you need to do is, I think, answer like 2 questions, one of which is probably, who brought you here. Just go ahead and put in Kelly. You can put my name too, but Kelly, if you remember, just because that makes her flag that, yeah, you're on our team. Because this is one that we're just keeping for our team, sort of an internal thing. It's, again, one of those things Haley wanted to do for us. So definitely hope that you will participate. Again, especially those of you that are newer, this is a really good opportunity for you to hone in and learn a lot about the oils. Okay. Then the second thing, I just wanted to do something fun. I don't know how many of you are all watching Marie Kondo, but I sure watched that series on Netflix. I got inspired. I'm not going through and doing it exactly how they did it on TV, but I definitely am starting to look at things differently. I am going through some things. I had the opportunity to get a new desk hutch shelf, so I had to move a bookcase, which means I had to take everything off of it, and now I am being more judicious the way I'm putting the books back, and I got rid of a bunch, etc. But I also took a look at my essential oil box this morning, and I thought, oh my goodness, there are some oils that there's nothing wrong with them, don't get me wrong, but like I don't need that many of them, and I'm not quite sure over the years how I accumulated so many of a few. And I thought, why don't I share the wealth? I mean, like, I don't need them. It'll be a long time before I would really go through them. It's just me, you know, it's different if you have a family, right? And even the ones that I would use in some of my blends and things, I just have like more than enough of. So here's what I want to do. And I'm hoping that this will get a little fun and a participation going on in this group, because that's what it's all about. It's not just me nattering at you. So I would like to do this. They're you know, the 15 ml bottles, they're not, you know, I'm not talking little tiny bottles. I'm talking the big bottles. That I want to just send to you. So here's how you get a bottle. Post something on social media about doTERRA. So that's one. Or if you tell me that you sent out a newsletter that's doTERRA specific, that's another way. Okay? If you hosted a class or you did a one-on-one or something like that, that's another way. So basically, tell me something you did doTERRA related, and I'll send you a bottle, okay? The other, oops, let me see if I can go do this quickly. The other thing, I'm going to even tag on for fun. So that's how you're going to get just a bottle of one of the oils that I have, okay? And you're just going to, just down in the comments, say, hey, I did such and such, or link me to, you know, the social media post. That'd be fun. So we can all see what each other's doing, you know, and how we're spreading and sharing the wealth of the oils. If you did a newsletter, obviously you don't have to just tell me I sent my newsletter. If you did a one-on-one, say you did a one-on-one, et cetera, or a phone call or something. Then, if you want to take it one step further, as long as I'm going to put something in an envelope, I had somebody connect with me on not my website, in an email, or not, excuse me, I might have even saying that right, on a Facebook post. And she had purchased, or I guess her mom actually had purchased, some of my Be Love blend that I make and I sell. When I was doing a fundraiser for my niece who had cancer. And so many people generously purchased them, and I sent them all over the country. That was a lot of fun, as much as fun as I can have doing something for that reason. But it was such a loving thing. So many people really responded beautifully, and they bought them, and I sent them, etc. Anyway, one of them sent me, or sent out a Facebook post and said, oh my gosh, I'm looking for the person that I got this beautiful Be Love blend, and then she told me, she said what was on the label, and I happened to see it, and I went, well, goodness, that's me, that was me. So I told her, yeah, that was me, you got it from me. So anyway, her daughter, who had been the recipient of one of them, ordered like 3. So I just sent those off. But I thought, you know, it's Valentine's, it's kind of just a fun time to do this blend in particular. It's very beautiful. It's lovely. It's got geranium, ylang ylang, which is one of my favorites, and clary sage. And so you could almost say this is a little bit of a hormonal blend, but in disguise, right? But it has some really, really nice oils in it. So it's a kind of a spicy floral with a little hint of citrus, I guess, for want of any other way to describe it. But lovely. And so, if you take this challenge one step further, okay, if you do a Facebook Live, and obviously, again, about doTERRA, I will send you one of these as well. Okay? So, I hope you guys think this is fun, and I hope that you will join in the challenge and just let me know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and we'll have fun with this, okay? You guys take care. Mwah. Love you from here. Bye.